are loved. If your heart's in 1,000 pieces, if you're lost and you're far from reason, just look up, know you are loved. Just look up, know you are loved. When it feels like something's missing, if it hurts but you can't find healing, just look up, know you are loved. Just look up, know you are loved. We're not made to be superheroes, photoshopped, all size zeros, a light not expected, but not quite.
Hey guys, I don't even know if y'all are gonna be seeing this because I might just have Peyton print this out and hand it to you and ask y'all to read it, but just in case, I'm gonna make this video so it's a little bit more personal instead of y'all having to read it like together, a letter together. This is gonna be a letter to you, Mom and Dad, about everything basically. And I know I'm the cheesy emotional one that always says I love you and I want it to be the last thing that we say to each other when we end a conversation or something, just in case something were to happen, and I don't want something else to be said or be the last word said between us. But sometimes I love you just isn't enough to convey just how much I care and love y'all. And I've been wanting to write a letter to you two about just how much y'all mean to me for a while now, and I wanted to do it before I went off to college, but I never did, and you know, I have no real excuse for it because, you know, I'm just lazy and I never got around to it, but here I am now. First off, disclosure, if I look over here, it's because my computer's right here and I'm reading off of it, and yeah, most likely I'll stumble in some of this, but hope it doesn't take away from the meeting. So let's get started. Dad, thank you for not letting Good Night Loves You die. If I remember correctly, it all started around the time where I had to have everything unplugged from my room except like my TV at night because I was scared of fires, and I wanted I love you to be the last thing we said to each other before going to bed, no matter what, because I was just scared that something was going to happen and that I love you wasn't the last thing we said, that we argued. And to this day, we still say Good Night I Loves You every night, and it means so much to me, and I hope it never goes away. Mom, thank you for helping me face my fears of sleeping on my own and away from home. I'm thankful that you came up with ABC 1, 2, 3 as our way to communicate Good Night I Loves You to each other, especially when I was away from home at nannies, and it would help me not cry and miss home. It was just our little way of saying Good Night I Love You, because if I said those words, Good Night I Love You, I would burst out in tears and want to come home. And then thank you both for listening to me. Dad, thank you for listening to my problems when I'm sad, for listening to my random thoughts and rants about things that most of the time, A, you don't care about, and always I interrupt your TV, but you still listen to me even if I get on your nerves. Mom, thank you for letting me rant to you over the phone, and most of the time, it's on whether or not to buy something, because you know, we all know how indecisive I am, but thank y'all for that too, for helping me figure out what to buy and what I shouldn't get, and just letting me walk through the processes of my brain out loud over the phone to you too. Thank you both for loving Jesus and passing it down to Peyton and I. Dad, thank you for making sure me and Peyton always got Sunday school. For not giving in to our we're tired or we don't want to go excuses, even if it meant or caused a fight that morning. Mom, thank you for always reminding me how important church is, to lean on God for answers and to pray. Dad, thank you for showing me how a godly man should treat a woman, for always stepping up to the plate to get things done. It will be close to impossible to find a man that outshines you because you are seriously one of a kind, but I hope that I can find a man that comes close to or almost equal to you. But that's not now. Years down the line, maybe. But yeah, you're just amazing and I love you so much. Mom, thank you for always reminding me of my worth, that he has the whole world in his hands, especially me. And for that reason, he has something huge planned for me regarding my friends and finding myself along this journey. Dad, thank you for always willing to drop everything for us. That made no sense, by the way, but I couldn't figure out how to word it. For taking care of my car when I got a flat that morning, always taking off of work for appointments, and your willingness to drive 2 hours just to bring me a jacket. Like, you go above and beyond. Mom, you too. But there's so many more occasions, but nobody got time for that, for me just to list them. Mom, thank you for going above and beyond to try and make me and Peyton happy, even if it wasn't to the extent that kids at school got to experience. And this normally makes me cry when I talk to you face to face, but I'm talking to my iPad, so hopefully I won't cry. Even if it wasn't to the extent that kids at school got to experience. Why not? Because it doesn't matter what they got to do or where they got to go on vacation. Why? Because I wouldn't have wanted my childhood any other way. You sacrificed so much for Peyton and I, and you still do. I'm forever grateful. You were always willing to go above and beyond, even if your back or leg wanted you to hold back. You did what you could do. Still this day, you're sacrificing a day or tomorrow of minimum pain just to have a fun day with me and Peyton today. You and Pay are always showing me what a true battle looks like and how to keep on fighting. And for that, I am forever grateful. I know I will probably will never experience the pain and suffering that you two do, but I don't know how to put it into words. I'm so thankful for you, and I look up to you both so much. Dad, thank you for calling me on early mornings to make sure I'm up, even though I am 19 and I should be able to do so on my own. Thank you for always having my back, even though I have been doing pretty good, by the way. You still call me most of the time I'm already up, but we're getting there. Mom, thank you for passing down your love for helping others. Thank you for teaching me and showing me how to be selfless and grateful for what I have. Always. So, Mom, thank you for passing down your love for helping others to me. Thank you for teaching me and showing me how to be selfless and how to be grateful for what I have. And thank you for the random sweet text messages that light up my day, even if I don't respond, because I do read them and they do light up my day. Sometimes I just don't feel like responding. Sorry, I respond in my head. To the both of you, Mom and Dad, thank you for reminding me no matter what happens, we will get through it, and that you two will always love me. For showing me what hard work looks like. For showing me the importance of family. For pushing me out of y'all's bed and making me face my fears. For going to certain school events, not because you necessarily wanted to, but because I wanted to and it was important to me. For all the money you spend on me and are still spending on me. For y'all embracing my love for sentimental things, thoughts, and actions, like all the cards and letters I got for my 18th birthday. They will always be one of my favorite gifts of all time, and I will always keep them. I know I'm a materialistic person, but I will always have those. I will never get rid of those. Those are the best things ever. For being my cheerleader and always showing me how much you both love me. For reminding me that a 3.6 GPA is okay and really good, even if I still wish it was higher. For teaching me to care for those around me and to have a giving heart. And most importantly, thank you for praying for me, for always telling me that it's going to be okay, and for always loving me. For reminding me that I am beautiful and perfect in God's eyes and y'all's. Without each of you, frankly, I wouldn't be here on earth. But for real, I'd be nowhere near the person that I am today and that I'm still becoming. There's not enough stars in the sky or words in the world for me to express my gratitude and appreciation for you two, but I hope this gives you an idea. Love always, Lindy Lou. Before you keep on reading, or before you keep on listening actually, take a minute. Talk. Let your feelings be heard. Now I have a few more words to say. First, everything that you just read is true and straight from the heart, I promise. So when I tell you that I had to write this thank you note for an assignment, please don't think any less of what I just said. I have been wanting to do this for a while now, and I've been given the opportunity to do so. So, there it was. Second, Pay is recording you. Now don't get mad at that either. I needed to get y'all's reactions on camera since I couldn't deliver this letter or video to you in person. Plus, I am the only one who will see it. Lastly, I love you both so much, and I will talk to you soon. Now, once Peyton sends me the recording, I will be writing an essay, but don't forget you can always call me because I love y'all so much. And I'll see y'all I'll see you in person next week for Poppy's birthday dinner. Love y'all.